2020 saw the worst flooding in Pakistan in almost a century. Flooding is by far the worst natural disaster to affect the region, but an octogenarian is ditching multi-million-dollar projects to help keep families safe. Satluj TV has more. Yasmin Lari is Pakistan's first woman architect and at 82 years old is forging the way and fortifying Pakistan's rural communities. Just on the outskirts of Karachi, families are already being saved from the worst of the catastrophic monsoon flooding that put a third of the country underwater last year. Lari has traded multi-million-dollar projects to develop pioneering flood-proof bamboo houses through the Heritage Foundation of Pakistan. These elevated homes are protected from rushing water, while their bamboo skeletons are pierced deep into the ground and can withstand pressure without being uprooted.
The world today actually needs something like this, which will be zero carbon, and my motto, I don't know whether you know, is zero carbon, zero waste, zero donor, which I think leads to zero poverty. So this is what I'm trying to do, and I hope that I manage to get to as many people as possible.
Lari is working to scale up the project to 1 million houses made from affordable local materials while bringing new jobs to the most vulnerable areas.
My dream for some years now that we should build in a manner, or that I should get the skills of building into hands of everybody in my country, and the poor particularly, who can build so that they will not be displaced. So this has been something that I've been wanting to do, and now I find that with this disaster, I'm getting a chance to be able to spread that message. Because suddenly, because of this disaster, so much has to be done. And there are so many people who are learning to build in that way, who belong to that area.
Trained in the UK, Lari's work is reflected in some of Karachi's most notable buildings, including the Pakistan State Oil headquarters as well as luxury homes. But her latest work doesn't come a moment too soon. Scientists say climate change is making monsoon rains heavier and more unpredictable. Pakistan has the world's 5th largest population and is responsible for less than 1% of global greenhouse gas emissions, but is one of the nation's most vulnerable to the effects of extreme weather. In rural Sindh, tens of thousands of people are still displaced, and stagnant water has been sitting in large parts of farmland for almost a year. The frequency of floods has been increasing over time and is blamed on climate change, water retention, and deforestation. The World Bank and Asian Development Bank have estimated Pakistan sustained $32 billion in damage and economic losses and would require $16 billion for reconstruction and rehabilitation. For all our headlines and late-breaking stories, visit SatlujNetwork.com. For Satluj TV, I'm Layla Gulen.
Hello, my name is Jane.
Do you ever wonder what's behind the news? What is it that you are not being told? Going behind the news and finding the truth. Let the truth flow. Satluj Network. Let the truth flow.